decided to control the soldiers as well and made them slaughter everybody. And they didn't spare no this. This is a mama and her son. And this nigga said, pay your taxes. Look at this poor couple. Here's the part that's gonna make you sick.
That wasn't gonna make me sick?
You nasty.
So like I said, your man behind the camera director here with another CJ Champ reaction. Donflamingo, the Heavenly Demon. I've never seen One Piece. I've seen Donflamingo, I've seen cosplays, I've heard of the tales of him, but I don't know any of his feats. I don't know anything he's done. I don't know if this is Insanity Table or Black Air Force. Not even sure which one. I'm assuming this man must have a massive kill count because from what I saw on Twitter, CJ said five exhibits, 42 minutes. We're in for a long one. I'm expecting it to be an absolute banger. But at the same time, because I've never seen One Piece, this is all completely out of context for me. So I really hope that he's as devious as he sounds. Otherwise, I'm gonna be like, yo, it's gonna be one of those things where it's like, you know, y'all One Piece niggas be telling me I need to see it. Y'all be trying to gas it out, talking about, yeah, it's only 1,000 episodes, but you got this. This is the bastion of y'all's existence right now as far as I'm concerned. This will either sway me or it will fail me. CJ, my life, my retirement plan is in your hands, baby. We're gonna jump into this.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, it is finally time for the most anticipated, yet riskiest
Risky why?
trial of all time. Yeah, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I'm playing press your luck with this one.
Why?
We do this for the people, nigga.
For the people! You son of a deep!
Coming in at a whopping 10 feet tall.
What?
No exaggeration. And with so many crimes committed, I can't even name them all
Oh,
right
God.
now. The Heavenly Demon, Don Quixote Doflamingo. So, y'all already know
Wait,
how
Don
this goes.
Quixote? Like the
evidence is
actual
on
Don
deck, ready to be
Quixote
presented.
from
Go ahead, grab some
the
popcorn
Three
or something to
Musketeers?
snack
Oh
on.
my
'Cause
God.
Without further ado, Exhibit A.
Don Quixote. Don Quixote.
Doflamingo, one of the 7 warlords of the sea and the king of Dressrosa. His name is feared throughout all the seas, and his drip is unmatched.
You wave. That drip too hard go crazy, boy.
One of the biggest kingpins in the world. Well, we have to go back a good 33 years in the past.
Like
Now,
Jesus?
Doflamingo was a celestial dragon. Now, if you don't know what a celestial dragon is, allow me to explain. These are the world nobles, aka the biggest dickheads in the fucking world.
Oh my God.
Brother, and I mean, come on, bro. They ain't even
Is he
hiding
picking
it.
his
Look
nose
at them. They literally
through
have dicks
a
on their
helmet?
heads. They're dickheads. Look at that. This fucking alfalfa ass, jackass shit on their head. Now, same
Oh my God.
Doflamingo's father decided one day, everybody, I have an announcement to make. I would like to go live with the peasants. Blasphemy! Now, this is a very big deal because the Don Quixote family are world nobles living in the holy land of Marijois, basically
God.
motherfucking Beverly Hills. And Doflamingo's dad decided, I want to go live with the regular niggas, cause why not? And this is some of the stupidest shit you could possibly do because
Oh my
everybody
God.
hates celestial dragons cause they enslave people. They're
Oh,
assholes.
simple.
They don't even
Of
consider
course.
themselves human because they are the top of society. So the whole family ends up leaving.
Sound
and
like
giving
some
up
people
their
we know?
celestial dragon status. And obviously, Lil Dofi wasn't fucking with it. Bro was already complaining. Lil nigga was like, Daddy, where are the slaves? And why do I have on this peasant clothing? Oh, calm down, son.
Oh,
We're gonna be living a simple, peaceful
no.
life now. Some bullshit. Now, it's very clear that Doflamingo's dad
That's not
doesn't
gonna go
have an
over
ounce of
well.
evil in his body, like the other celestial dragons. He's a simple man, but an ignorant one, and he was about to get hit with a reality check. So the next
Stupid.
day, him and Dofi walk into town. So his dad walks up to the vendor and says, I want to buy some apples. So the vendor's like, oh, tally home, brother. You must be new here. But this dumb ass nigga ends up saying,
no.
oh yes, me and my family are from Marijois. You what? So everybody shook. They like, what the fuck? If you from
Stupid.
Marijois, you a celestial dragon, ain't you? And this dumb ass nigga is like, oh no. We used to be celestials. but we're human now. And then it didn't help that Doflamingo just started going off on everybody, calling everybody peasants and shit. So they was cooked. Because later that night, they burned down their damn house. They was trying to kill these niggas. They on some Salem witch trials type shit. Fire the Celestials and burn them. So they ended up running for their life for days. Because a dumbass daddy was so fucking ignorant, thinking that a celestial dragon could live with regular people. And this man...
That's like... No. That's like a master said, I done sold the estate. I'm coming to pick cotton with y'all. Nigga, are you stupid or are you dumb? Yeah, we're gonna kill you in your sleep, dum-dum. The fuck? You think we forgot about the years you was out here whipping and barely feeding and auction buying up all the fucking children and you're just gonna come pick cotton with us today? Shut the fuck up. That gotta be about the dumbest shit I done ever seen in my fucking life. That's stupid. Yo, that's stupid. That's dummy stupid. That's like Bill Gates is like, you know what, guys? I ran Microsoft for long enough. I sold it off to this nigga Elon, and now I'm a Crip. I'm gangbanging. Fuck the green, we with the blue. Stupid!
And Donflamingo was shook. As a kid, this man went from the top of the world to the fucking gutter.
I understand why he's a villain.
For trying to steal bread because they had no money, while people just laughing at him. Look at this bad bitch and a nigga with a panda
she is
head.
bad.
I'd be damned if I see a nigga with a panda head laughing at me. Like, look at Lil Bro, this is terrible. And they mama end up getting sick, and she end up dying. So at this point, Donflamingo rightfully so hates his dad. As he should. This nigga's an idiot. You stink, and now your wife dead. And it works, right? Wrong. The people end up finding them. And I don't even know if I could say this word on YouTube, so I'm just gonna bleep it. They them. These people start going off on them. I kid you not, bro right here said, hang that nigga now. I got the rope right here. And they just going off on them because they are celestial dragons. They hate them. It don't matter if Donflamingo's dad is different. You're still a celestial dragon to them. The people who treat commoners like garbage. So at this point, this was the breaking point for Dofi. Everybody just stops and just looks at him. They could feel this little nigga's anger from down there. Then bro just started talking like a rabid dog. And then it happened. The man unlocked his conqueror's hockey. And this little nigga knocked every single person out with his aura.
Pure aura off.
Now you see, here's the thing with this. I'm not counting this as a charge.
You know what, hey, further proof, you need trauma to go off, to be great. I was gonna say you need trauma to go off on a nigga, but no. You need trauma to be great. That nigga would have just been rich and been Celestial Dragon. Probably never would have got no powers and no bullshit. This trauma though, being broke, losing your mama, having some nigga chasing you forever, that's why we so fast and we jump high and we shoot better. Stupid.
They hung his ass, hung his daddy ass, and his brother. So even though this man broadcasted that he got murder on his mind, he getting let off the hook with this one. So after that life-altering incident, Dofi goes to this run-down ass shack and ends up meeting this nasty ass, snot-nosed, hunchback, fat motherfucker. Oh my God, I hate this nasty ass nigga, Treble. So this nasty SOB says, "Hey, so I heard you knocked out all those people with your hockey. Now, me and my boys will start glazing you if you pass my test." So Treble gives him a gun and the Ito no Mi. And this man Donflamingo did not waste no time. He had murder on his mind. He went back to his dad and said, "Fuck you, old nigga," and blew his brains out. Murdered his own father in cold blood right in front of his brother. And this right here is a good old case of patricide. Murdering your own father. So after Donflamingo murdered
honestly, I'm not even that mad at it.
Brought his head back to Marijwa to try to get his status back, but they said, "Hell nah, leave, peasant." So he ends up going back to Treble, and him, Diamante, Pika, and Virgo said, "Let's glaze this little nigga to the ends of the earth." And from that day, the Don Quixote family was born, and they was not playing no games. These four niggas would do anything for Dofi. Take, for example, one day, Treble finds Dofi beat up. So he asks him, "Oh, my glorious king, what happened?"
How does those things not fall into his mouth?
I wish they were dead. Okay. These dudes find the dudes that jumped them. And Treble comes up to him and says, "You're the guys who roughed up Dofi, right?"
That voice, bro.
We were just teasing them, that's all. Oh, shit. Hey, bro, we was just teasing them, I swear. Shut up. They was not playing games with nobody.
I like that beat.
Guess what? You're
Boom,
dying.
boom, boom, 2 in the head. Boom, 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 3 in your dead. 4 when you head.
And this was the wildest one.
That beat's fire.
Bro and says, "Oh my glorious king, what happened to your
Pause.
Nah, man, I just tripped on a crack in the road. Oh, and where's this crack exactly? And I kid you not, this nigga Diamante finds the crack in the road and says, fuck it, I might as well level the whole town. So that's what they did. They blew up the whole town. And from that day,
no, that's mask glazing. Oh my god, nigga. Do you know how much on a nigga's dick you gotta be to go destroy a town because he's tripped on a crack? That's like if it said, step on a crack, you break your mama's back, and you actually go break your homeboy's mama's back because you saw him do it. Bitch, what? These niggas are fucking menace.
Niggas clear.
It's not even him. It's his boys.
The kids hide your wife, ain't nobody safe. The Dolphy trial.
GTA screen.
Wrap up. Patricide, racketeering, mass destruction.
I still don't know what racketeering exactly means.
Murder.
But like,
Exhibit B.
okay, but hear me out, right? I feel like some of those things that happened weren't really him. It was his soldiers. But I'm gonna let it slide. I'm gonna let it slide.
Y'all righty, ladies and gentlemen. I now present to you Exhibit B, Joker. We now fast forward 30 years later, and at this point in time, Doflamingo is the most influential underworld broker in the game, and he is also one of the 7 warlords of the sea. And before he became a warlord and they froze his bounty, this man had a whopping bounty of 340 million berries.
Jesus.
Now imagine if the nigga wasn't
That's a lot of berries.
God knows how high that shit would be. But anyways, we now focus our attention to Mocktown, and specifically Bellamy. Now, as we know, before this even happened, Bellamy fought Luffy and got absolutely embarrassed. One-shotted to be precise. It looks like Bellamy and his crewmate, who I ain't gonna lie, I forgot his name. I think his name is like Sharkeisha or something.
Sharkeisha.
But it looks like they're fighting each other and having a falling out. But that is not the case at all. Because you see this nigga Dolphy sitting in the corner, controlling them with his string fruit. And this man is pissed off for obvious reasons. Because this nigga Bellamy is trash. He got one-shotted by a human condom. And it was under Donflamingo's banner. The Bellamy pirates were under him. So obviously that is a hit to his reputation. So Dolphy said, fuck it, you useless piece of shit, and controls old boy like a puppet and slices him. Had this man Bellamy begging for his life. And what makes this kind of sad, let me give y'all a flashback real quick. Back when Bellamy was a straight young bull, bro used to look up to Doflamingo. He wanted to be just like him. I don't know why.
Of course he did.
Was a terrible influence. It must
what they said, never meet your villains, bro.
But Doflamingo was his inspiration. But when they first met, Doflamingo clearly stated, if you ever lose under my flag, my Jolly Roger, I'm gonna beat your ass and make you unemployed. And well, the rest is history. But of course, Bellamy's still begging like, please, just give me one more chance, my glorious king. But Dolphy looked at him like, Bellamy, how much you think my fit costs? 56 million berries, broke ass nigga.
Jesus Christ.
Broke nigga alert. Broke nigga alert.
So this man
walked
away and said, my fit costs more than your whole bounty, and I have absolutely no use for broke ass niggas. And slices this nigga.
Well
then, assaulted his most notorious glazer while firing him at the same time. Well, ain't that a hell of a way to get fired on your day off? But we really don't even get to see a glimpse of how strong this dude is until the Summit War, aka the grand opening for the greatest donut shop of all time, Crispy Aces. So before the war even started, you already knew bro was on timing. I mean, look at this bloodthirsty ass nigga, bro, hitting the Uzi tongue.
Yeah.
But the first victim of this man's bloodlust was
Dead,
none other than
bro.
Lil Lors, big ugly ass boy. So Lil Lors is just stomping on niggas, trying to make his way to save El Donut. But this big boy ends up
El
getting
Donut.
jumped in brutal fashion too. So it started off with Kuma, which I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I was about to roast the shit out this man, but I just caught up on the manga. And after reading that backstory, I don't want to roast you, bro. So even though you built like an egg with some damn chicken legs,
Oh
you
my
off the hook,
God.
my nigga. So anyways, Kuma shocks the shit out this nigga, had this man or spazzing. And this man was so cooked, but he said, hell no, I'm at least taking out somebody with me.
Somebody's leaving with me.
And bro just looked at it like,
Really, nigga?
so bro ends up destroying the whole wall, but Brody ain't hit shit. Cause you see this nigga flying thinking he's Cardi. Then he
That
talking
is a
shit
Cardi
to him in the air,
bullshit.
too. What's wrong, pussy? The donut man is right there. And you knew Oris was cooked because Dofi made this man see his backstory.
Oh, yeah.
Screen time over.
It's
So
over.
we go amputated, bro. Cut that big ass leg clean off. And he just laughing his ass off and saying,
Oh my
this is what you
God.
get for being a dripless Neanderthal. And then Gecko Moria's hogback, bowling pin built ass.
Hey.
And with that monkey. And it was raps. Them boys murdered Lil Lors, but Donflamingo was not done, racking up these murder charges. Viking Humpty Dumpty ends up pulling up and saying,
No
"Donflamingo,
legs
fuck
at
you with
all.
that feathered ass coat, nigga." So bro runs at him and tries to swing at him, but he stops. And Dofi just started talking shit, saying, "What's wrong, water buffalo? Are you too mesmerized from all my
Oh
sauce?"
my
And
God.
y'all already know what he did. He hit bro with his strings. He wasn't moving an inch. So all these other dudes end up running up, and yeah, a massacre was about to ensue. Bro right here runs up. He gets his balls chopped off. And Dofi just started puppeteering this man and making him kill his own men. This was just tragic, but also despicable. You made this man kill his own men. That's fucked up, bro. And while bro is massacring these
Stupid.
dudes, this man gives off one of the greatest speeches I've ever heard. And everything he said in this speech is 100% facts. Now, obviously, I can't play the
100%
audio, but
fact.
I'm going to text it out for us. We're going to do a quick
Please
English
do.
project real quick. So here we go. Pirates are evil. The Marines are righteous? These terms have always changed throughout the course of history.
Okay.
Kids who have never seen peace and kids who have never seen war have different values.
Absolutely.
Those who stand at the top determine what's wrong and what's right. This
Facts.
very place is a neutral ground. Justice will prevail, you say? Of course it will. Whoever wins the war becomes justice. This
Yeah.
motherfucker is cooking.
No, I ain't gonna lie. He's kind of spitting there.
Actually speaking legit.
That's how the real world
You
works.
Can't deny it. So after this, I ain't even gonna lie to you. Duffy just basically had a drip off of Crocodile for the rest of the war. So I'm just translate this whole conversation for you.
Drip off.
Oh, hell no. Gator boy, my nigga. I got a proposition for you. You got drip, I got drip. You gets money, I gets money. So what you say? Tag team? Man, fuck you, you pink feather flamboyant feminine ass nigga. Oh no, shut
Wow.
the fuck up with that fake ass gold claw. I know you got that shit from Timu. Fuck
Timu.
you.
I thought it was
Fuck you
Temu.
too. You tobacco loving chain smoking son of a bitch.
Ah!
Now, most of this fight sadly happened off screen, but hey, only Oda know how long this sauce-off went on for. So fast forward all the way
Sauce-off.
to the end of the war, and you just see explosions in the background. And the reason why
Oh,
is because
God.
Donflamingo was jumping this 60% body fat eggplant, because he basically had an assassination order from somebody up high. But Moria somehow lived. I don't know how. But it
Let
don't
him
matter,
live?
nigga, that's still attempted murder. Now,
Attempted
it's time
murder,
to move
at the very
3
least.
years later. And at this time, Donflamingo's criminal enterprise is thriving. This nigga is Anime El Chapo. And I mean, this
Anime El Chapo. I love the little baby
Arms
cotton
dealing,
meme.
Gun running, 2 massive drug labs.
Oh my
one
God.
in Pink Hazard and one in Dressrosa, producing smile fruits for Kaido, and had none other than Caesar Clown cooking that shit up. And I kid you not, these
Oh my
smile
God,
fruits was
they was literally
fucking niggas
making
up.
crack.
For example, take a look at Wano. Smile fruits hit Wano like crack in the 80s. This man
Yeah,
is
that's
so
exactly what I was
responsible
thinking.
for supplying these niggas to cause a drug epidemic. Look how this shit hit neighborhoods in Wano, bro. They thought these hoes was just regular apples. Hell no.
Oh,
These hoes was laced,
no.
and everybody was eating them, even the kids. And they
Oh
lost
my
all emotions except
God.
for smile and laughter. They basically ate Joker venom. Yeah, hell nah. The Don Quixote family needs to change their name to the Don Quixote Cartel Expedition.
No,
So
honestly.
now we end up catching up with Dofi at one of his Dofi parties. Because you know what
Uh-oh.
they say? There ain't a party like a Dofi party. And he gets a call from
Exactly what I was worried about.
Young Master, the Straw Hats, Law, and G5 is fucking with our product. Operations have halted. So this man took extreme measures and basically said, motherfucker, you think that's my problem? I got bitches here. Oh my God, Dofi, come in the water.
Baby mama 13.
Hold on, ladies. The party's just getting started. Motherfucker, blow up the island. I'll send somebody to pick up Caesar's bitch ass later. Now,
Oh my
sadly,
God.
Donflamingo's plan to blow up the lab failed miserably because of Caesar's dumbass. So this man was so pissed off, he said, fuck it,
dumbass.
niggas can't get shit
What
done,
Caesar
so I'm gonna
do?
do it myself. So this man web slinged all the way to Punk Hazard. So later on, while
I don't know how
G5
far that
basically
was.
has the island under control, this man Dofi flies in saucy as fuck and just hits a superhero landing. And everybody in G5 is stunned. They
Stop.
like, oh my God, that drip, the aura is Donflamingo. And look at this 10-foot nigga towering over these midgets. Nigga, fuck
Jesus.
being a drug lord, go to the league.
No,
Dofi didn't waste
honestly.
no time. Bro said,
The beat go off? Hey.
this man knocked out damn near every single soldier with Conqueror's hockey. Didn't even lay a hand on him. Just hit him with the sauce. But he wasn't done. He ends up webbing up all the other Marines' guns and made them all aim at each other. And
Oh,
this man
no.
elegantly made them all shoot each other while hitting this saucy ass flip.
Oh my God.
goodness.
That's
Bro just
so
murdered
absurd.
I don't know how many people, but he did it in the sauciest way possible. So then this one Marine is begging for his life. He like, please, I have a family. Nigga, fuck your family. They should be ashamed of your broke ass.
Oh my
I know you
God.
don't get no paper. I know your bitch be fucking other niggas behind your back.
Aw.
You fucking knock. So what got so bad? Smoker had to intervene. But my God, this man got washed. Look at his
Smoker got
He
smoked?
Can't even land a hit. This is why you're not making Admiral, buddy. Look at him. Bro tried to punch him in the dick. Duffy looked at him like, whoa, slow down there, you freaky fuck. And this how you know this man Smoker is washed. This man already breathing heavy as hell, and they only been fighting for 30 seconds. But then some of
Well,
Smoker's
if
men
he
ended up
wasn't a
coming and trying to
smoker.
bail him out. But bro tried to be
Stupid.
chivalrous and save him, but ends up getting met with razor sharp strings and ends up getting flung. And after Smoker got cooked, Duffy just got real disrespectful. He sat on bro, grabbed his face like
Lord.
your mama about to beat your ass, and was about to kill him. But Smoker ended up getting the bailout of the century.
Oh my
Al PG
God.
pulled up and said, all right, big dog, we gonna have to stop. And you see, Doflamingo was a smart man, because he knows he can't win this fight. You think he's gonna fight a
Really?
full admiral and get embarrassed? Hell nah. Bro said, I'll take my leave. I got bigger fish to fry. And that fish, of course, is
Wow.
Straw Hats. And especially
Is it thuggin' tonight fight? I'm gonna leave it alone.
Law. Because these
I'm just saying he
niggas
should've
got
fought his
generational
ass.
beef. The Dofi trial.
GTA again.
Exhibit B wrap up. Assault and battery.
Counts.
Murder.
Absolutely
Mass murder.
Sure did.
Arms trafficking.
We know.
Drug manufacturing.
Yes.
Possession and trafficking. Exhibit C.
Don't eat the smile fruit, kids.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. It is now time for Exhibit C. Corazon. So, there is a reason
That's Spanish for
why
heart,
Law
no?
has mad beef with Dofi. And it all started 16 years ago. Now, when Law first came to Doflamingo, he was very sick. He had white lead disease and his whole family is dead because the world
Damn.
government decided to murder everybody in that town because they all had that disease. So they Raccoon City that bitch. Now, Law didn't have that much time left to live. But Dofi
Shit.
kept him around and said, there's a chance that you might be able to live if you get this devil fruit called the Op fruit, because you'll be able to heal yourself. Also, the fruit's busted. So Law ended up sticking around with him, doing some piracy, robbing some banks, and of
Grand
course,
larceny.
catching bodies. And Dofi's main objective was basically to groom Law to become his right-hand man. Now,
Oh,
here's where
boy.
everything goes to shit. Corazon, aka Doflamingo's brother, Rosinante,
Oh.
basically told him, hey, little nigga, you got D in your name. And if Dofi figures out you got D in your name, he gonna kill your little ass. Because if you got the big D in your name, you are a mortal enemy of the celestial dragons. And
Ooh,
also,
I did not know
Corazon
that.
is a narc.
I'm a rat.
I ain't no snitch.
He is an undercover Marine trying to take down his
Wow,
evil brother.
of
So
course
you
he
can kind of
is.
see what this is. These two are basically opposites and the what-ifs of a tragic outcome. Doflamingo wants to burn the fucking world, cause fuck everybody. And Corazon
And I don't
wants to
blame
do
him.
good in the world and basically stop his brother because he's a crazy bastard. So Corazon ends up taking Law around for like 6 months, trying to find a cure for his disease and getting him away from Dofi. Now, while this was going on, Dofi called him and said, "Come back to the ship. We got a lead on the op fruit, and we can cure Law's disease." Now, with this in mind, Corazon decided, let's just go steal it so we can cure your disease and go into hiding. So Corazon gets the information
That's
from the
your
Navy
plan?
to where the fruit actually is. So later on, they end up getting to the island, and Corazon ends up stealing the fruit, but at the expense of getting shot the fuck up. So after bro got shot up but somehow survived, he made Law eat the fruit. And after that, he told him, "This is some important intel I need you to give to the Navy that's on this island right now." So while Law went to go search for a Marine to give the note to, he found one, but the wrong one. Because the Marine he gave it to was Virgo, Dofi's undercover agent in the Marines. So Law brought Virgo all the way back to Corazon, and Virgo was like, "What the fuck? Corazon? Oh, you narc ass nigga." And Virgo ended up reading the intel and kicks his face in. And Virgo did not hold back. He beat the shit out of Corazon. And then after that, he beat Law's ass. And after they get their ass beat, Dofi arrives on the island. And this man is tripped out of his mind and pissed. Cause his own brother was a rat. And Doflamingo knew something was off too. Because those 6 months that Corazon was gone, the Navy was off they ass. And every time Corazon was there, the Navy was there. So it was all over for his little bro. Dofi ends up setting up his bird cage over the island so nobody can leave. And he just went on a rampage until he found his brother, killing literally anybody and everybody that was in his way. So later on, when the family finally finds Corazon, they jumped the hell out of this man. Beat the piss out of him and played baseball with his body.
Oh my God.
This was just horrible. This man Gladius went to his body and said, "How dare you betray the family, you rat ass nigga." So after they jumped him, Donflamingo came up to him and said, "Corazon, my baby brother, a fucking narc." Fuck you, nigga. Corazon, you know how hard it is to kill your own flesh and blood again. And my God, it pains me to do it. But do me a favor, baby brother, and say hello to Pops for me.
How do you take that much of an ass whooping anyways?
About 10 bullets in this nigga and murdered his own little brother in cold blood. The Dofi trial.
Damn. After all the ass whoopings and shots he took, I'm surprised he even made it that far.
Grand larceny.
I love grand larceny. I don't know why. The word just sounds so fun.
Fratricide.
Fratricide.
Exhibit D. Y'all ready, ladies and gentlemen? It is now time for Exhibit D. The usurpation of Dressrosa. Now, Donflamingo, as we know, is the king of Dressrosa. But how did he become king? Yeah, you might need to come back for this one.
Oh, God.
10 years before the present, Dressrosa was a very peaceful nation that knew no types of war and had a honest king named King Riku. Now, the people loved King Riku.
The king of
they
pop.
blazed his way to the end of the earth. But sadly, this would change in a single night.
Well,
So,
except for
on
the fact that Dofi got better
Donflamingo
glazers.
flew to the king's private quarters. So he pulled up, woke this nigga up, and said, "Don't even try calling for help, or I will slit your fucking throat right now." So Dofi basically explained to the king that this land, matter of fact, this whole country belongs to me, and I finally come back to take back what's rightfully mine. So the thing is that the Don Quixote family used to rule over Dressrosa about a good 800 years ago, till they abandoned it and became celestial dragons.
Okay.
And now Dofi is back to claim what's his. Now he gave the king an ultimatum. He basically told him, we can either A, I will take over this entire kingdom and kill everybody, or B, you can buy my kingdom for 10 billion berries. So what's
Wow.
it gonna be, old nigga? Genocide or run your pockets? So obviously the king had no choice.
You gonna
he
run-
had to run his pockets.
Damn.
But he ain't have enough
Pause.
money. So for the sake of the kingdom, he had to send out his soldiers and beg the people for money. And obviously the people are confused.
What?
They like, but King Riku, we just paid our taxes a month ago. Yeah, man, this is some bullshit. I can't even pay my child
Oh,
support.
God.
I just got pregnant the other day. How am I supposed to take care of my child? So King Riku had to get on the
Stupid.
big screen, get on all fours, and said, please, we're broke. I know it's shit, y'all just paid taxes, but fuck, we need this goddamn money.
Ew, the
People
bogeys
said,
out the
"You know
nose and
what?
everything."
Something must be wrong. Our glorious king needs help. So every single citizen
Wow.
they had emptied every dime they had because they trusted their king. Because he ain't ever done them wrong. So everything seems to be fine. They paid off Doflamingo and they should be scot-free, right? Psych! In the distance,
You're so
you
fucking
see
wrong.
this man King Riku coming at them on a horse. So obviously the soldiers think, King Riku, we got the money. You didn't have to come all the way out here. But this man King Riku is crying and saying, run away.
I beg your pardon?
And the king starts slaying people and blowing shit up. And you already know what's going on. In
Yeah.
the shadows, Doflamingo is controlling this man and making him kill his people. So Dofi didn't tell the king,
Nah.
but there was a option C, and that was to do both. Genocide and run your pockets. And the king wasn't the only one
Oh my
getting control.
God.
Dofi decided to control the soldiers as well and made them slaughter everybody. And they didn't
Oh
spare
my
nobody.
God, that's
Look at this. This is a mama and her son. And this nigga said, pay your taxes. Look at this poor couple. This brother just got done baking at the bakery with all this cake. Just for King Riku to come and blow both their backs out. And this went on for the whole night. Now here's the part that's gonna make you sick.
Jesus.
Doflamingo
That
and
wasn't
his
gonna make me
crew are just
sick?
up here watching this. And when the time was right, he said, all right, boys, it's showtime. These niggas hop down and knock out these soldiers, getting everybody's attention. And Doflamingo says, greetings, everyone. My name is Don Quixote Doflamingo, and I've come to save you.
Man, this is some bullshit. Boo this man.
Boo!
Now this is
No.
a straight Homelander ass
I ain't gonna
move.
lie. I ain't gonna lie. Listen, as disgusting as it is, honestly, 200 IQ, bro. 200 IQ. What better way to usurp an entire nation than to have them think that their leaders have turned on them and you are now their saviors? If I was a bad nigga and I had bad nigga intentions and I was gonna ruin somebody's fucking life, you ruin it and then you pretend like you saved them. So now, not only do they think you're their savior, they feel like they owe you and they just won't question it. That's fucking foul, bro.
Made the king and his guards kill their own people just to come in and save the day. And this was the tragic part. He controlled the king and said, come on over. Make sure you look good for the camera. So bro jumps down and smacks the shit out this nigga on live TV in front of everybody. And just off of that, this man
Oh
just
my
committed
God.
the greatest PR stunt of all time.
Honestly.
People are like, oh my God, he saved us. Yeah, hell yeah, brother. And they chanted this man's name throughout the night while hoisting the king's body in the air like a trophy. And that night, Doflamingo usurped the throne and became the king of Dressrosa. Now, after Doflamingo became king,
Yeah, he's
he started
Joffrey
to do
type
some
shit.
Even more evil shit. For
Of
example,
course, that's what
using
evil niggas
sugar to
do.
turn damn near half the population into toys and making their families forget about them, force these tontata low niggas to basically be slaves and work in his drug lab, had some of the old soldiers become gladiators and forced them to basically kill each other. And apparently he did something with Viola. I don't even know if this is true, but a lot of people say it is. So I'm gonna just leave this here.
Freaky ass nigga, he the 69 God. Freaky ass nigga, he the 69 God.
The Dofi trial. Exhibit D wrap up. Blackmail. Genocide. Usurpation.
Usurpation.
Brainwashing. Slavery. Exhibit E.
This is just a terrible fucking nigga. He's a terrible fucking nigga. Oh my god.
Exhibit E, the Heavenly Demon. We now set our sights on an island called Greenbit, just off the coast of Dressrosa, and we are observing a trade, well, what was supposed to be a trade, between Law and Doflamingo. Now, Law took Caesar as hostage after Punk Hazard to get some leverage on Doflamingo and make him leave the warlords, so he would lose his navy immunity. And also, Dofi needs Caesar to make some more of his smile product. But tragically for Law, this plan failed miserably because Doflamingo was 2 steps ahead. Because this man used his celestial dragon leverage on the government and falsified a whole story about how he left the warlords, when in reality he didn't. And he had this man Law shook. He ain't know what the fuck to do. His whole plan blew up in his face. So Law was like, ah shit. Well, I'm just skedaddle. So this man Law got the running while Donflamingo was hawking his ass down. And it didn't help that Fujitora's ass was here trying to drop meteors on the nigga. And this man Law was fighting for his life in this jungle. Look at Dofi come behind him. Nigga finger sniped him. Brought this man Law to his knees. Then he came down and told him, you ain't going nowhere, little nigga. I've been waiting to kill your ass for 13 motherfucking years. And look at Dofi, bro. This nigga think he's Spider-Man. Out here just webbing shit up and throwing it at him. And I don't even know how long this game of tag lasted for, because we know how that Dressrosa pacing was. Good God. But anyways, getting to the beach, and while Dofi's chasing Law, he ends up hearing a loud ass scream, and it was from the Sunny, from Chopper, Nami, and Brooke being loud as shit. And Dofi just looked over there with a big old smile on his face like, oh Law, you done fucked up now. So this man flew over to the ship, posted up on him, and Dofi was ready to make the Sunny the Titanic. But out of nowhere, here comes Final Form Simp Sanji out here yelling at this man like, stay away from my Nami Swan. Like, dog, come on, she ain't gonna let you hit. But anyway,
she ain't gonna let you hit, nigga.
You
and I know that meme.
He got this big ass grin on his face. Then this man threw out his attack, backflip for style points, and told him, well, there, buddy, let's not burn the coat. This shit costs more than your life.
Oh my god.
This man Sanji cooked in 1 hit. But Sanji started thinking to himself while he was free falling, oh, if I beat Doflamingo, Nami Swan might let me hit. So this man
me
trying to kick the life out of this man. But Dofi just put out his hand and said, time out. Bro had this man Sanji just stuck in the air. And bro just looked at him and told him, the fuck I just told you about fucking up my coat? I already told your ass this shit costs more than your life. So this man charged up his overheat and he was ready to kill Sanji. But right when Dofi was about to hit him, here come Law with the and he ended up teleporting Dofi away from Sanji. And you could tell
hit him with the substitution
G2 because he had to throw the attack out and it landed all the way back in Dressrosa and just cut a building in half. Yeah, buddy, that's attempted murder. You tried to put this simp 6 feet under. So Law had to take this miniature big back big mom as a hostage so the Straw Hats could escape. But later on, they end up having a standoff on this bridge. And I kid y'all not, this was not a fight. This was a sheep coming to the slaughter. I mean, look at this man Law. He running for his life again. Doflamingo's just cutting the bridge in half and yelling at him like, what's wrong, pussy? I thought you was gonna spin back for Cora, but you still a bitch. But Law at least tried something.
This is a terrible spin back.
The debris at him, but Dofi just cut it to pieces. Then Law tries to come behind him, but Dofi hits a perfect parry, dodges the attack.
No, it's really a perfect parry.
His jaw with his foot, and the beating just got worse from here. This was like a parent whooping their kid's ass for being disobedient as hell. I mean, look at this. He came down and kicked the shit out of him again, then just started spamming bullet strings at him. Even took out his legs. Bro was literally rolling around and screaming.
My leg!
This wasn't even the worst part.
Damn.
Flamingo walked up to him, lifted up his hand, and he slapped this nigga across Dressrosa. And oh god, this was probably this man's most savage moment in the whole series.
Jesus.
Law is already cooked. But Donflamingo decided, remember when you had lead poisoning, Law? Let's see if you remember how that felt. And he started dumping bullets of lead in him.
God.
And look at this freaky ass nigga out here licking the blood. Hell no. And Law was done. He should have been dead. The amount of plot armor Law had in this arc is ridiculous, because this is not the first time bro should have died, as we will see later. So now we fast forward a fat minute, all the way till Sugar got knocked out and all the toys turn into people again, and the whole population turns on Doflamingo because they realize, wait a minute, this nigga's an asshole. He turned half the population into toys, brainwashed us, and committed a coup d'etat. Get this nigga out of here. So then the one-legged demon Kiros came in and cut off this man's head, and everybody's in shock. Everybody like, oh my god, Luffy just died to a side character? Psych! Niggas thought it was gonna be that easy. Yeah, this man could use string clone jutsu. So he got behind Heroes and kicked the roof off of the palace. Good God, this man got some strong ass
Off the palace?
leg hairs he got. So then here come Luffy trying to be a hero, even though he's a terrorist. Out here trying to hit that man with that
terrorist.
But the clone came behind him, blew his back out, then Luffy looked at him, cocked back his fist and told him, "Get the fuck off my property, broke ass nigga!" Hit Luffy so hard, probably made him even more stupid in the head. So he made Pika throw everybody off the cliff. And at this point, it was over for everybody in Dressrosa. This man set up the birdcage, got on the big screen and said, "People of Dressrosa, I'm just
my
gonna go ahead and let y'all
Lord.
know this now.
I have fucking hated all you stinky ass peasants ever since I came to this fucking island. Now all you broke ass niggas can go fuck yourselves. So let's
my
play a
God.
game. If you kill any of these bitch ass niggas on this board, especially that long nosed Pinocchio nappy headed ass fuck.
Nappy headed ass fuck.
What you say fuck me for?
And you also have 24 hours before I destroy this fucking island.
So this man Luffy sent the island into chaos. This man started another genocide just because he got pissed off. So now it was finally time for the Malice
Absolutely
at the
terrible.
Palace One Piece edition. Law and Luffy versus Donflamingo. Oh, I forgot, and Bellamy's here. Bruh. Bro was emotionally abusing this man the entire arc. We all know that Bellamy's this man's biggest glazer. So Luffy decided to use this man as a puppet. Look at Luffy, bro tried to kick him, and Luffy just used Bellamy's face as a human shield. He was straight up abusing this nigga. Then look at him. He put bro on some strings and said, "Dance, nigga. Go fuck up that walking condom for me." But Law and Luffy was just mad at Luffy for just watching him in that chair. So they hit that man with that Red Hawk team up, and Luffy really punched the shit out this man. This the first time you see bro actually hurt. Bro mad as hell, thinking in his head like, "Motherfucker, you know what? Just didn't get hit by this nigga in them broke ass sandals." So that man Luffy said, "Hell no."
Fucking Jakartas.
So bro started spamming them bullet strings at Luffy, sent his stupid ass flying again. Then he decided to stab the shit out of Law. Bro said, "Sit your bitch ass down before I beat the shit out you."
Surprised niggas even alive,
This
bro.
man Luffy with a nasty combo. Bro launched him in the air, grabbed him with his strings, then yanked him all the way back to Bellamy, who he was controlling, and sliced him. Oh my goodness. These boys was really getting cooked by a man with a flamingo coat and some short ass capris.
Nah, honestly.
He's facing again, separating him and Law and making Luffy fight Bellamy. And my God, Law. This man took probably the worst beating in the series right here. Just look at this. Luffy ended up grabbing Law, then makes them both somersaults, crashing into the ground, and amputated this nigga Law's arm.
Shit.
Another case where Law should be dead in this arc. But this next part is really when Law should have been fucking dead. Luffy walks up to him, puts the gun up to him, and tells him, "Die like the broke ass nigga you are." Then just started shooting this man over and
Jesus,
over and
Jesus.
over again. He
Bruh.
shot so many bullets in him. He kept on pulling the trigger thinking he had some more. And again, this is another instance of where Law should have died in this arc.
How the fuck did this nigga survive?
Just for him to get up and hit Luffy with a gambling knife, bruh. And Law really thought he was him right here. He was talking crazy to Donflamingo and saying, "Yeah, this my get back for Core, nigga." So he hit Luffy with a counter shot, basically with all the power he has left. And Law think he done killed him. But no, this man rose from the dead like the Undertaker. And you want to know how this man survived that attack? He stitched his organs together with his string. Nigga gave himself surgery mid-fight.
Hey,
so
that's what you gotta
Donflamingo
do
was standing over
sometimes.
Law, about to smash this man's head in and get a fatality. But here come Luffy bailing out Law. Nigga, how many times is Law gonna get bailed out this fucking arc? Like, dog, you should be dead. This nigga Law gotta be a cat or some shit, cause he gotta have like 9 lives or something. So here comes that Nika Luffy himself. Bro kicked off them dusty, busted, broke ass sandals and transformed into this fat ass balloon. So obviously when Donflamingo first saw Give Forth, he was laughing his ass off. Blood was like, "What the fuck is this? Am I supposed to be scared of you, nigga? You turned into a balloon." But Luffy was done playing games. He punched the living shit out of Dofi. This man flew all the way down to the streets. And
damn.
Dofi started getting dog walked. This man ain't felt so much pain since he was getting beat as a child. So this man Donflamingo
getting dog walked.
He said, fuck it. I'm already destroying the country, so I might as well turn everything into string. So he ends up using his awakening and just throwing buildings of just string at him. But Luffy still did not care. He flew over to this man and hit him with that Leo bazooka, and Dofi went to flying and just pinned him out. This fight should have been over right here, but no,
terrible.
The plot kicked in.
Always a fucking plot.
The man literally deflated right before he was about to finish him, and this gave Dofi enough time to recover, and this man was more pissed off than ever. He went on
my
a
lord,
rampage looking for this man Luffy. Bro started killing everybody. It got to the point where if you got in this man's way, you died. Then he started moving the birdcage in closer. He was about to wipe the whole island off the map. So then,
oh my God,
trying to do something against this 69 god. And I'm not even gonna waste no time on this. Y'all already know what happened. She got beat the fuck up. I don't even know why she tried this.
Lord.
Like, shorty, no.
Oh my Lord. Oh my God.
Look at this, bro. He started hanging her by the string. Oh no, nigga. My nigga, this is harassment. Nah, buddy, you're done.
Harassment. Harassment. Oh my God.
Especially after this scene. You was not like us, buddy. This image is staying exactly like it is. And then you tried to make Rebecca kill her dog. Nah, this man Donflamingo is pure evil. This man is a sick ass nigga. So thank God Luffy finally came over and he said, hell nah, your ass is going to jail. So he charged
going to jail
gun and yelled at that nigga, take your freaky ass to impale down, and blasted this man Dofi through the earth's crust. And it was over. Anime Diddy was finally defeated.
Anime Diddy was finally defeated.
This man up in the depths of Impel Down, and this man should never get out again. But let's be honest with ourselves. Sometime sooner or later, this nigga's getting out. Somebody gonna make the call to Jayoma. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, with all these damn charges,
that nigga need to be murdered.
This round table, there should be no discussion. This is one sick ass nigga. So yeah,
freaky ass nigga.
Flamingo video. We finally did it. Now y'all know damn well what might happen to this. So hey, fingers crossed. Video for good luck, I guess. Hey, hopefully
I got you, my boy.
And anyways, man, hope y'all enjoy. And until then,
I'm glad I got to see it before I got. Woo, that was a trial of Donflamingo. Don Quixote Donflamingo. I'm trying to remember where I know Don Quixote from. I know that's a famous historical figure, maybe in a book or something. But yeah, long story short, this shit was fucking insane. This man, his crimes were pretty fucking standard for anybody on the round table. I do think his power and his drip was better than a lot of the round tables though. I don't quite understand the string power, but he's just pulling strings, bro. It's almost indefensible. I'm always trying to figure out how the fuck this nigga lost a single goddamn fight. But then again, we see he really kind of fucking didn't. His story, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna give him any passes. I'm not here to say, oh my God, if that was him, I would have done the same thing too. Psych! Wrong. Absolutely not. But I get it. I get it. It's his daddy's fault, bro. That's why you need good fathers in your life. Sometimes, sometimes people be like, you need a father in your life. No. Not a father. A good father or father figure is way more important than just any father. That was a dumb father. That was a baka father. That was a dumbass father. Like, the best way I could put it, that's like if Carlton from Fresh Prince, Uncle Phil was like, you know what? I'm tired of being a judge. We're gonna give this all up. I'm gonna work at a grocery store and we just gonna live a menial life. Carlton would not know what the fuck to do. And then after they became a grocery store clerk, they moved to the hood. They got robbed, got their asses beat. And then Carlton decided he wanted to start killing niggas. It's like, you know what? Honestly, you're a product of your environment and your environment wasn't very good. So I see how you ended up here. And I know what people are going to say, but look at his brother. His brother was a bitch. Oh, I'm joking. I'm absolutely joking. But at the same time, it's one of those things like I said, I don't excuse anything that he did, but I can see it. I see the vision. And the thing is, he's older than the brother. I assume the brother is younger. Let's say all this happened and Donflamingo was like 9 and the brother was like, I don't know, 3 or 4. He's not old enough to understand why he should turn evil. But yeah, he also didn't get imbued with power at the height of his trauma. You know, that changes things. It's like at the height of your trauma, you get power. It's not gonna magically make you a better person that you have power. Whatever happened at that point, you just gonna execute. And Lord, judging by the trials, that's what he did. He executed a lot of people. We're gonna end this here. Am I interested in One Piece now? Maybe a little bit. Was this the strongest trial? Not so much. I'm not gonna lie to you. All the stuff that he did, like, I feel like Donflamingo didn't really do one thing specifically that made me be like, oh shit, this nigga belongs here, like on some usual shit, right? Or, oh shit, like some Roberta shit. He did shit that just kind of made sense. He was lying, cheating, stealing. He was on his Eddie Guerrero shit with just a little bit extra because of the scale. Now, I'm not gonna lie, that usurpation was fucking crazy. It was also like, yeah, thugging. But was it something that I was like, oh my God, my fucking brain is blowing? Nah, but it was good. I thoroughly liked it. Honestly, there's a lot of people on the round table that I feel like in a 1v1 would take him. So I'm not going to deny that. I feel like for giving his power and his scaling, I kind of expected more evil out of him. And no, don't jump down my throat. When I say more evil, I feel like he could have been worse. Given what his power is, I feel like he could have been worse. I'm not defending him. Once again, I am not defending him. I'm not defending him. But he could have really been up to some heinous shit. The fact that he stopped at one nation, that's all I'm gonna say. The fact that he didn't just go like topple everything and run the world, that's all I'm gonna say. But at the same time, nah, he's pretty dope. We're gonna end this one. I'm Remy behind the cam. As always, never forget, stay nasty, y'all.
You wanna go like, I'm really fucking shaking, bro.